Hi there, Aquarius. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 26th of October. This week begins with the Sun continuing its new journey into the part of your horoscope that's to do with worldly responsibilities, the way you connect to the world at large, and also your desire to succeed around key goals and ambitions. But also on Monday and Tuesday, Mercury continues in your sister air sign of Libra and is in an opposition with your co-ruler of Uranus. So there could be a quite dazzling conversation which perks up the start of this week. And it may be one which sees you demonstrating your rather quirky way of looking at life, or perhaps can see a connection with someone that's very exciting. Talking of excitement, there continues to be a huge clustering of energy in the sign of Virgo. And for you, this is very much about intimacy. It's about the things that you feel passionate about. And it can be about how you interact with people at a more business level or anything to do with your long-term finances. But Venus and Mars are alongside each other all through this week. So the relationships that you have that are good can get deeper still. And if you're lucky enough to have someone in your world in a romantic context and someone you get on well with, then perhaps you and they are going to be that much closer and rediscover the spark that perhaps drew you together in the first place. But in a more prosaic sense, the combination of Venus and Mars and the role of Jupiter, which is all about expansion in the sign of Virgo, suggests that if you are careful around the details of situations, you concentrate, you think very carefully about your resources, you could make some very shrewd moves in terms of business that can come off tremendously well for you. But there is a full moon which occurs on Tuesday this week, which could be challenging insofar as if your work demands are very heavy, and it means that you're not spending so much time at home or having time to recharge or finding peace and tranquility as much as you might, then if you can make some adjustments, do try to. Of course, that's not always easy. We all work lots of different and unusual shifts these days because the labour market is much more flexible. But if you really want something and you have that goal you want to achieve, then perhaps what this full moon is saying to you is that you may have to sacrifice some of your own free time in order to keep making progress. But the Sun forges a very positive link with Neptune in the second half of this week. And the suggestion from that is that success doesn't necessarily have to be material. It can be more spiritual as well. And bear that in mind as you make your steps forwards this week. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.